Hello everybody, we're going to do things a little bit different tonight. We're going to do a beer mail, but we're going to do three. We're going to do 3 beers from 3 different brewers for no other reason than just to show how many different styles of beer this community is brewing and how they're brewing some exceptional beers. So we're going to have the last one I've got from Schnuz, and it's his Tinsel Toes. We're going to have the second one in a parcel of 4 that I got from Jacko, Audley's Brewing. And we're going to have his Strong Old, his a Coffee Milk Stout, and Rick Shaw's Old Ale. That's all it says, bottle conditioned. Yeah, just to show you what people are creating and making and brewing all over. So we'll get them in a glass, and we're not doing this as a to see who's brewing best beer and anything like that. We're just going to have a sample. Just like that. Calm down a second while I get these others in a glass. Now I've had these beers quite a while now, and I've still got quite a few more in fridge, so this is an ample opportunity to get 3 of them tasted and just a quick rundown of my thoughts. Because we're not doing a full on have I still got any other things here? Beer review as such. No, can't find them. I have some little stoppers you can put in bottle. Now, the ABVs on these beers, I'll just go over here with that. We've got the Strong Old is 4.7. Schnuzzers, which I'm pouring now, which is lovely and clear, I can't quite make out. I've had it in my fridge, and oh, in fact, labels just come off. Look, another one for sealing. You can't quite make it out. It's 4 point something, I'm pretty sure. So 4.6 maybe, I think it is, or 4.3, I'm not sure. 4.7, and then we've got a big boy at 7.3. So, in fact, if I just put them to the side, but in the same order. Now, isn't that a brilliant, lovely tray of beers? That is exceptional. Everyone is pretty clear. Even that was a dark beer. That is is crystal clear when you get it up against the light. And then you've got schnozzers, crystal clear. And schnozzers is I've got a letter there. It's a kit beer. Oh, Woodford's. It's on label. Woodford's tinsel toes. So I take it that's a Christmassy sort of beer. And then we've got Strong Old Milky Coffee Stout. That's an all grain. Pale malt, chocolate, cardo wheat, black malt, Mangrove Jacks, M15, and that's all information I can really give you on them. Rick's is just all grain, and that's all I've got. Bottle conditioned, but that tray looks lovely. Right. Cheers everybody. Cheers Snuzz. And I'll tell you something. I've had these now, I've had schnozzers. God. 2-3 months. Easily had these. Bricks a good month and odd. But I've had them all nearly 2 months. And you can tell that they've aged and cleared out, and you're getting quite a fruity aroma on this. That is lovely. Tastes quite clean. And if it is a Christmassy type beer, it's not your traditional dark fruits and really like full-bodied beer that I tend to associate with a Christmassy winter warmer. It's quite light, quite crisp, very refreshing, quite fruity, coming from hops. In fact, now I said it's Pilgrim's Hope was the one that I liked the best out of the, I think I got 6 beers, 2 of them what same time. I had 5 different beers. I'm taking that back. I think that's, for me, in my palate, that's the favourite out of all the ones that Snus sent me. Yeah, definitely. And just look, they're all holding the head. And I've heard a few say, how do you get the head retention on your beer? And you've all got your theories of putting a bit of wheat in and all this, and it's in your, and it is in your grain bill, your grist, but just let them age a little bit in bottle, and you will get head retention as well, just from aging them. It really does make a difference. If you can manage not to be tempted and age them, you will get a far better beer. Unless it's a really hoppy beer that should be drunk rather young. So we're now going to move on to Jacko's. And this is his, is it coffee stout or a milky coffee stout? Well, it certainly looks the part. fact, that looks lovely. And I can get some roastiness there on aroma. Definitely. Slight, I don't know whether it's coffee or whether it's just the dark malts aroma, but there's definitely a roastiness. But yeah, right. Cheers, Jacko. Now that is right up my street. Although I do tend to say that quite a lot with a lot of beers. That head is thick, creamy. It's like silk going down. There's only a slight hint of coffee on my palate. But I think it's quite well balanced. It's not overpowering with roastiness or coffee. There's no one thing overpowering it. It's just a nice, the sweetness there. I wonder if they put any lactose in. There's definitely sweetness there. It's a good medium body. That is very drinkable. And at 4.7, it's not that strong, is it? You could do a few. And then we move on to Rick's. And his is the old ale at 7.3. And once again, it's holding that head. And it's lightly carbonated. Now there's not too much coming off the aroma. And for 7.3 you would start to expect to get a little bit of a warm, which I'm not. That ABV is hidden quite well, and it is lightly carbonated, but I mean that in just right. It's not undercarbonated or anything. It's just right in my opinion. In fact, they all are. That's got a definite low carbonation to it, which is, I would say, suitable for style. And you can see, with that being probably the easiest one to see, you can probably see the carbonation coming up on that. Lovely. Outstanding. 3 outstanding beers. We were discussing Rick's, weren't we? Cheers, Rick. I have seen Rick on Facebook and on his channel drinking this. It's a style I've not done, an old ale. And I think I probably would after drinking this. Really is a good beer. Well, as I keep saying, they all are. Not too much hop aroma. There's a nice sweetness in it again. Low bitterness. In fact, the bitterness has been quite low on all of them. But if you went into a bar and asked for a flight of 3 beers, there's no way you could complain at them. Like I've said, 3 exceptional beers there from 3 exceptional brewers. I mean, just look at lacing and head. age your beers. I know it's tempting to rush in and drink them, but I have said it before on this channel. If you can give a beer a month and a half, 2 months, especially these styles, it benefits, really does benefit it. So there we are, 3 beers from 3 brewers, and I'm spoilt for choice now. I'm going to go sit these 3 steady over the next few hours, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers everybody.